I used to be racist. I used to be incredibly racist. I was a Charlie Kirk loving, bootlicking, stereotypical MAGA supporter, Christian nationalist who believed that your legal status meant more than your human dignity. And the only reason my life was saved from that internalized and then externalized hatred is because someone took the time, a lot of time, to talk to me. It was not one conversation. It was years of persistent and constant love, never-ending patience. They didn't condemn me, but they did challenge me to think. Think about my beliefs. Think about the things that I kept calling jokes. At the time in my life when most people would have written me off as some racist kid who was going to grow up to be racist, this person stood by me. I had a Jewish teacher when I entered high school, and I would constantly make Holocaust jokes or anti-Semitic comments around or even towards him. Never did he yell. Never did he tell me about how disrespectful I was being to him. Never did he stand me in front of the class and berate me for all of the terrible stuff I was saying. And this verbal abuse, this verbal racism I was spewing towards him and any Jewish person in the school lasted over a year. But during this time, that person I mentioned that kept challenging me was every day talking to me about my beliefs, about my jokes, about my anti-Semitic comments. And after a while, I was able to recognize my own hatred. The things I was saying, I should have never said. And it took way too long for me to be able to sit down with my teacher and apologize to him. I apologize for everything, all of it. Every Hitler joke, every comment, every Holocaust thing I said, I apologize for all of it. And he could have yelled at me. He could have told me how much I hurt him, how much I disrespected him and his family, everything his family had been through, everything Jewish people had been through. But instead of laying me out in front of the classroom, which he could have done, he just said, "I forgive you." A good friend of mine's family is Muslim, and they have shown me nothing but love and kindness. But as I became more lonely, more insecure, more self-hating, more conservative, I started falling for those false conservative teachings I was seeing online. The Charlie Kirk teachings or the stupid manosphere stuff, I was falling for all of it. And soon I started posting pro-Zionist and anti-Palestinian stuff online for my friend and his family to see. I was uneducated. I didn't know how to properly research topics. And so I was just listening to these stupid people spew their hatred. But all of the stuff I was learning and spewing out loud in person and in social media was destroying that friendship I had with my Muslim friend. Thankfully, I got educated, and as I became more of an actual man, I was able to recognize my own hatred and my own mistakes, and I was able to make the right decision to apologize to my friend and his family. Again, they could have told me how stupid I was, how much I hurt them and disrespected them and their culture and their religion and their family. But all they said is, "I forgive you." Someone spent years challenging me, talking to me, never losing patience with me. My friend, my teacher, they both made the active decision not to berate me for my stupidity and racism, but instead they forgave me. And I know that could not have been easy for them. But because they did, I changed. People can change if you allow them to, if you help them. You probably know someone who you think has gone too far. They can't be helped. But as I got more liberal, as I got more Christian, I realized the never-ending love, never-ending patience, the things Jesus taught us, can truly, truly change someone's life. It is worth the time and the effort to try to change someone's perspective. It took me years to change, but it happened. And it only happened because people forgave me for my past, and because someone spent a lot of their own time trying to get to me and trying to change my heart.